Hi everyone, so today we're going to be using another thinking like a mathematician strategy, and this one is called the 3-read strategy. And this one is going to help you in tomorrow's lesson or today's lesson if you're watching this right before class, and it is going to help you break down situations and allow you to apply those to either connect them to graphs, tables, and their equations, because our activity in class is going to require you to do that. And the 3-read strategy allows you to look at a word problem that can sometimes be lengthy or just confusing because there are so many words in it, and break it down and read it over a few times and look for something new each time you read it. So, reading the problem. You're going to read the problem 3 times, obviously, with the name of the strategy in the strategy. So the first read of the 3-read strategy is, what is the problem about? That is the sole thing that you're focusing on when you read it the first time. The second read is you're asking yourself, what is the question? And the third read is, what information is important in the word problem or situation that you are given. So it's very important that you read it 3 times, you read it fully, you read it thoroughly, and you go through the strategy. Now this may seem daunting right now to go through and you're like, oh my goodness, why am I reading this word problem 3 times? This strategy seems a little much. But once you get used to it, that strategy isn't going to seem as overbearing or whatever you may feel it may be right now, because it's going to come natural to you. You're going to end up doing it, all those 3 things really quickly, and it's going to end up seeming like, oh, okay, I did all that in just a little bit of time. So your first read, again, what is the problem about? Your second read, what is the question? And your third read, what is the important information? So if I were to give you an example of this, I'm going to look at a problem that I made up, and I'm going to read it through to you guys so that you can see how I would use the 3-read strategy with this. So again, first read, what is the problem about? So Ms. Saltel spent $225 to buy 3 basketballs. If each basketball was the same price, how much did one cost? So first read, this problem is about Miss Saltel is buying basketballs, and she wants to find the price of 1 basketball because she knows the price of 3. So I'm going to read it again and find the question. Miss Saltel spent $225 to buy 3 basketballs. If each basketball was the same price, how much did one cost? So that is the question here. How much does 1 basketball cost? Third read, what is the important information? So Miss Saltel spent $225 to buy 3 basketballs. If each basketball was the same price, how much did one cost? So important information would be that I spent $225 to buy 3 basketballs. That's very important information. The other important piece that we need to see is that each basketball was the same price, because that'll help us make a proportion so that we can solve this problem. So as you can see, that 3 reads took me a little bit of time because I was going through each step very slowly, but it didn't take me an extreme amount of time. And again, I could go through that very quickly if I was used to the strategy, and it would definitely help me to find an equation, to find a table, to find a solution to this problem, to find a graph, to find just about anything, to find an answer. Whatever I needed to find from this problem, this word problem, I would be able to after using this 3 reads strategy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you guys go to the next video, which is me applying this strategy to actually finding a graph equation and a table for a situation. And I just want you to remember that this is a part of thinking like a mathematician, and it is branching out from what we did yesterday, and it is going to be very, very important to use in our activity during the lesson that we are going to be doing.